Aashvi.
Yes, Aashvi.
Aashvi.
It's
Yes?
too hot. Yeah.
Okay, Aashvi. All right. You are the first person from India I'm talking. Let me think more. Yes, you are the first. Here, right? In video call. You are the first. I watched some of your videos on YouTube. I saw some videos on Cambly, right? By the way, are you subscriber on Cambly? You are a student there, right?
Yes, I'm student there. I was just trying to make some videos on Cambly because I think for YouTube it's a good kickstart to make Cambly video. That's the only reason why I was on Cambly.
All right, okay. I watched some of your videos, for example, in some conversations on Cambly, and some videos is some tips, English tips. I thought in some videos I watched in your YouTube channel, I thought about, oh, maybe Ashby is a teacher. Are you a teacher or not?
Yes.
English
No, I
teacher?
am a teacher. Not English teacher, I'm a science teacher.
Science
But
teacher.
okay,
Okay.
I'm good in English, I think.
Science teacher. All right. Okay. Ashby. Is correct? My
Yes.
pronunciation? Ashby? Okay.
Yes.
You
Yeah.
are you are from India, right?
Yes.
Is the capital or not? Yes, the
Yes.
capital. What is the
Yes. New
capital of
Delhi.
India? By the way,
New
because
Delhi.
I can't. New
Delhi.
Delhi.
Yes.
All right. And how long time have you been studying English?
From my childhood, I guess, because uh, in India, English is second most speaking language. I think everyone is speaking English in India. From their childhood, we study English as well. Like it's our second language, so I'm learning it from my childhood. But it's just that most of the time we speak English only in our professional reason, like. At any professional place, we used to speak English. Otherwise, we'll speak our mother tongue or mother language like Hindi or some other language.
All right.
It's
There
an
is.
educational language, I can say,
Yes.
that most of people know about in India. Maybe they are not fluent in English, but everyone understands English in India. Most of the people understand. If he's a bit educated, they will understand English.
Yes. Yes. I think it's different in comparison to Brazil because in Brazil, all right, the people like to speak another language, and English is the maybe English is the most important for us because if we speak English, it's good to get new job, for example, right? It's very important.
Yes,
But I don't know because, for example, in the capital, for example, São Paulo in Brazil, there are a lot of people studying English because there are the big companies and it's different in small cities, right? It's different. For example, but and there is Spanish, right? Spanish it's similar with Portuguese, some words, and
yes.
so I think it's different. I think right in India, English is more. I don't know if it's correct to say that, but I think the people from India have more interesting to speak English, to learn
Yes.
English in comparison with Brazil, right? I think.
Because in India, in our education system, it's a compulsory subject as well. English is a compulsory subject here.
Okay, there is English in the
Yes, as a
base
subject from pre-primary to
English.
yes, from pre-primary to graduation, post-graduation, we have English as a subject.
Okay, in Brazil we have English, but it's not to have conversation. It's not to speak English. For example, verb to be. I am, you are, he is, she is.
Okay,
Right? They are
basic.
very, very basic. Yes, very basic, and it's not possible. I think it's not possible to speak. For example, if I'm sure when I was a child at school, right? I don't remember about the basic expressions like hello, how are you, where are you from, how old are you? I don't remember because there. I don't know if it's correct to say that the education here in Brazil in English is not the same. It's not to have communication, it's not to have conversation, right? But in India is different. The kids there start to say hello.
Yes.
Okay, Ashvi, let me ask you: can
Yes.
you do something to improve vocabulary? Something that you'd like to do to improve, increase your vocabulary, or in this moment your vocabulary it's okay, it's good in your opinion.
I don't think my vocabulary is too good. It's like, okay, I know the basic words, not so fancy vocabulary I have. Right now, I have a basic vocabulary words that I remember and I know. Sometimes I used to watch some different things, but still I believe to speak simple and easy so that people can relate with me. That's why I don't used to find some fancy words and advanced vocabulary. So I prefer very easy, basic, and normal vocabulary words
That's good, that's good.
because it
Hmm.
will it will help other people to understand if I'll speak some advanced fancy and words like, if I'll try to add too much vocabulary words in my conversation, then it can confuse someone else who is listening me. And if
Hmm.
I'll speak very basic, very normal, then it will improve my audience confidence as well. That because they are, it's like for them, it's okay, and they are listening these types of words in their daily life as well. So it's okay for them, and they will repeat. But if I'll use words like very some long words, some fancy vocabulary words, then they will, they'll don't understand then how they are going to repeat those types of words.
Hmm. But between, for example, reading books or listening to music or watching
Yes,
movies, what is your
newspapers,
favorite
and
to do?
I prefer newspaper. Newspaper Times of India.
Newspaper.
Yes, Times of India. I used to watch some. I used to read. I'm sorry. I used to read Bollywood news and celebrity news, just like this, because I'm not so interested in uh, other things. I want to read something interesting.
Do you like books? For example, reading books, English books,
Yes, yes. Storybooks.
story books. Hmm.
Yeah.
Yes, I have some books in English, but unfortunately, and it's hard to understand everything because I have a book about the biography, Steve Jobs, his biography, and there
Yes.
are different and hard words to understand. It's not maybe it's not
Yeah.
vocabulary for me. To me, it's hard.
In any beginner stage we have to choose a kids book, because they in any kids book or small children's book you will not find out some tough words, the very basic words and some new vocabulary, but those words are very commonly used by other people, so we are, they are very known for us, those types of words. But in biography, or you will read something like that, and very young people or mature people are reading, then you will find very tough vocabulary there, and then you have to find Google
Mm.
again and again. You have to use Google, and then it will break the interest as well, I think.
All the
Again and
time
again, you
I'm
have to
trying to
find.
read the page, the first page, and all right, okay, I could understand. Oh my God, I don't know what is this word. I need to find it on
That's
dictionary.
happened. Yeah, and it will break your interest as well. I don't think with this thing you can continue read anything with interest. That then your motive is just to complete. At least I have to complete one paragraph. Anyhow, this is the situation happens when you read these types of books with hard vocabulary words.
Yes, yes. But for on the other side, it's good to learn hard words, right? New
Yeah.
vocabulary because, for example, I had some. experience in different conversations with native speakers, and the American will use hard words sometimes, and I need to be
Yeah.
ready to understand everything, and it's not easy.
Definitely, it's not easy, but it depends on your interest. Now, like you want to learn English, and it is really important for you to learn English. So this is for you. It's right that you have to read these types of book and improve your vocabulary. But for me, the situation is quite changed because I don't need to improve too much vocabulary for myself. I am in good condition in my English. My English is not too bad, too good or best. I can't say that, but it's like okay, good. I can communicate with people, and I'm okay with this because I do. For my profession, I don't need English too much English. That's why
Mhm.
it's not my requirement. It just I love speaking English. That's why I'm speaking.
For me, it's the same. I don't use my English. I don't speak English in my job, for example. It's not necessary. Actually, I need to use English in my conversations on YouTube, for example, or some live stream, or when I am talking. Or it's good English now because I have been trying to learn about investments, risks, and there are different videos, good videos to learn this topic, but in English, right? That's why English it's so important to learn. For example, now I'm talking with you because English.
Obviously, English is a global language, so I think everyone should learn English. It is really necessary.
That's why I have been trying or thinking to improve my English, my vocabulary, because it's good to understand other things. For example, when I'm watching some videos on YouTube, unfortunately, I can't understand everything because I don't have enough vocabulary. It's hard. It's terrible. It's terrible. Sometimes I can't use, for example, linking words
Words
like
don't come in your mind when you speak English.
exactly. Sometimes I need to
Yes,
break
this
my
happens
sentence, my thinking, because I don't have enough link words. It's hard.
because you don't used to speak. This is the only reason you don't used to speak. Sometimes you know the words, but you don't speak. You don't used to speak a lot. That's why they don't come in your mind. First, you have to think in your language, and then you have to translate it, and then you are speaking. And that's why you are taking too much pauses as well. And sometimes words are not coming in your mind. I think.
Exactly.
If
Yes,
we,
exactly.
like if I am speaking a lot or I'm speaking from my childhood, so some of words I don't need to translate. I know that I have to speak like this. It's just
Mhm.
like for our normal language, like your basic language. In your language you don't need to think, or there's very lack of chances that you'll forget any word. Words will come like this. You don't need to think. You'll just speak right in your language, but in English you have to think first now.
Exactly. That's interesting because when I started my English journey, every conversation, every word, right, I have to think in
Learn.
Portuguese to
Yes,
translate
and
in the
then
same time.
translate.
Yes, it's hard, but I started my now I'm thinking I thought about that. I remember. So and nowadays sometimes I have to think the word, but sometimes or the most time I will
They'll
use
come
English.
automatically.
Exactly. That's impressive. It's amazing. 6 months ago I had the problem to use sentence in the past
Uh,
or
okay.
future. Yes, for
Present,
example.
future.
Yes, the future, exactly. For example, I had problems to use I'll be able, for example, right?
As you say, you had some problems about present, past, and future, as you said. So,
Mm.
how you overcome with these things?
Some Brazilian teacher told me, "Hey, Marcelo, you have a problem in your English about the future and past." I said, "Really? I have? Where?" Okay,
Yeah.
you are saying you will can. Okay, what is the problem? It's wrong, she told me. I said, really? It's wrong? Oh my God, I have been saying this. I will can, you will can every
Yeah.
day. No, you are wrong. Oh my God. Okay, what is the correct way to say that? You will be able, or I will be able. Oh, really? Okay. But I had 3 videos with her, 3 conversations when we practicing different topics using this structure, I think, yesterday, and she told me, "Hey, Marcel, your English improved a lot." I said,
Yes,
"Thank you."
congratulations.
Yes,
I think four things are very important: reading, writing, listening, and speaking.
yes, four, yes, four different abilities, right? We need to.
Yes.
Okay. Ashby, let me ask you the last thing before. I don't know about you, but I love pizza. Do you like pizza?